I cannot believe I am saying this, but made it to 40 weeks. 40 weeks this little girl has been growing inside of me, and I can't believe it. I cannot believe that we are here at 40 weeks. This has honestly been such a crazy journey. I genuinely didn't think that we were going to make it to this point. This pregnancy has been, let's just say, a roller coaster of emotions, a roller coaster of experiences. It's just been completely different to my first pregnancy, and not only that, it's gone ridiculously quick. I can't even tell you how quick. And like I say, we're now at 40 weeks. If you haven't seen it already, I have done my final week of pregnancy vlog, which I'm still hoping will be my final week, because I don't want to go too much past my due date. If any of you have had a baby before, you'll know it gets a little bit uncomfortable once you get past this point. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too much longer, but I can honestly say that I finally feel prepared enough for her to arrive, and it's just going to be a waiting game. So this is going to be my birth vlog. I cannot wait for you guys to join me. To entail when it's going to happen, what's going to happen, I don't know, but hopefully I get to bring you guys along with me for this incredible, amazing journey that we are about to embark on. So without further ado, I really hope you enjoy this vlog, and we can't wait to meet you, baby girl. What's just happened?
Somebody's waters have broken.
Can't believe it.
It's very similar to Oliver, isn't it?
Yeah, I literally had a shower. I don't know why, but I felt this need to just have a shower and be clean. And then I felt something. Oh, I can't say like that. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. I felt something, and then we were literally talking, weren't we? And what did you say?
I think she's going to be late.
It's his fault.
And then literally, within a minute?
Yeah.
If that.
I just felt something trickle again, and I was like, Michael, I think my waters are broken. And then that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I was actually giving my reasons why I think she's going to be late.
Yeah. So we're just figuring out what to do, because this was kind of a bit of my biggest fear, wasn't it?
You didn't want it to happen, no, did you? But then again,
we need to phone the maternity unit in a second, but because obviously we've got Oliver,
who's been teething.
Yeah.
And this is the first night he's actually gone
yeah,
like to sleep pretty much straight away in 4 or 5 nights.
Yeah. We were like, do we take him now to my mum and dad's, or do we leave him to sleep as long as possible? But I'm just worried that if things progress really quick, and we have to panic and take him to my parents at early hours of the morning, it's just going to be worse. So
plus we have to wake your parents up in the middle of the night.
And that. So I think we'll probably take him in a minute, won't we?
Yeah.
But we're going to phone the maternity unit. But yeah, guys, I think she's on her way. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, I'm cool, relaxed.
Are you? Are you
much
really?
calmer than I was with Oliver.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I know what to expect now.
See, I'm the opposite.
Why?
Because I know what's coming. Genuinely, I'm a little bit apprehensive.
You're fine. You're a trooper.
What time do you reckon she's going to be here?
Oh Christ, I don't know.
Do you reckon she'll be here tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, same. I reckon it'll be probably.
Plus it's my mate's birthday tomorrow.
I know, yeah, it's the same birthday as your friend, isn't it? If she comes tomorrow. Say that like your second labour is like half the time.
Yeah, and it could be early hours. It could be an all-night job again.
Oh, I genuinely feel like my body has been preparing all day today. I said this to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I had twinges this morning. I think this is it, guys. So I think we should go and get Oliver. Well, we'll phone the maternity line. Go and get Oliver. Say goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's going to literally break my heart.
He's not going to know I was hitting.
Next time he sees us, he'll probably have a little sister.
Yeah. Bless him.
Oh my
how can I help?
Oh, hi there, Laura. I believe my waters have just broken.
Okay, and it's second baby for you, is it early?
Yes.
And is the plan for a vaginal birth?
Yes, if possible, yeah. And a water birth if I can, yeah. So we have just spoken to the maternity ward and they've basically said that yes, it does sound like my waters have broken, and basically the best thing to do is to try and get some rest, which both me and Mike laughed at, because trying to get rest when you know you're going to go into labour, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're just about to get into bed, guys, try and get some rest and then see how things progress from here. But it's just going to be a waiting game now. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens, and yeah, the next time we see you, I'll be on my way to hospital. Oh my goodness, my back.
I wasn't going to say it, my back's hurting as well.
It's probably best that you don't. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Who knows what's going to happen the next few hours? What are we in? We're more than 12 hours after my waters have broken.
13 hours, yeah.
13 hours. Yeah, 13 hours after my waters are broken, and we are now off to the hospital to double check that they have broken, although I think we're pretty much...
If they haven't broken, then there's a problem.
Yeah, it was.
There's a leak somewhere.
Yeah, it was quite obvious, wasn't it? So yeah, we're going to go and check, or they want to check, should I say, to make sure that my waters have broken, and then yeah, we'll go from there, I guess. But
I'm surprised you haven't had any contractions.
I know, that's what's really...
Oliver was here at this point.
I know.
Last time.
And I think that's what's totally throwing me, is everyone was saying, oh, the second pregnancy or second labour is so much quicker, and this...
It's already longer.
I think that's what's kind of throwing me off a little bit, and also not knowing what's going to happen, because last time my waters broke with Oliver, my contractions literally started pretty much, an hour or so after, didn't they? So I really don't want to be induced, guys. Like, I really don't want to be induced, and hopefully we don't.
Hopefully it'll all be good. It'll all happen.
Yeah, naturally. And my body will just do its thing. Do its thing, yeah. But
he's done it before. He knows what to do. Feeling?
Bit deflated.
Oh.
Because it looks like I'm going to have to be induced.
Well, you don't know that.
No, so I think the midwife was saying that because we're 13, nearly 14 hours into my waters breaking, ideally they would want, did you say 9 o'clock tonight? They'd ideally want something to happen.
9 o'clock, / 11 o'clock sort of.
So they may bring me in around about 9 to be induced if things haven't started. But luckily baby girl seems fine, doesn't she? She seems okay in there. But yeah, it's just going to be a bit of a waiting game, but just, it's not really what I wanted, was it?
You've got like 9, 10, 11 hours at the moment to see if things happen.
Yeah. Never wanted a contraction so much in my life. Yeah, that's the main thing. She's alright, but yeah, I never thought I'd say I want a contraction. Oh, whether you like it or not. Oh, she moved. Did you see that? She actually moved. Good morning, guys. So it is currently the 27th of August and we've got a nice little setup going over here. Mike's stolen my AirPods. I'm going to have a little nap in a minute. We are currently waiting to see where we're at. So basically we've come in for an induction. We need to see kind of how many centimetres I'm dilated. The good news is they just popped me up to the monitor to monitor baby, and I am contracting, just not regularly, like enough for me to go into kind of established labour. So hopefully, all being well, we can kind of go straight to gel. That's the plan. But I have to be, I think she said either 2 or 3 centimetres for me to be able to have the gel. If I'm not quite there yet, then I have to do the balloon to kind of open up and dilate the cervix, which, because I am contracting, I'm hoping that my cervix has dilated at least a little bit. So we'll go to gel, and then if the gel doesn't progress us anywhere, then it'll be the hormone drip, which I really don't want to do because I can't eat or drink whilst I'm on that. So yeah, but yeah, we're just kind of waiting. Apparently it was a bit of an eventful night on the ward last night, so I will be moved to my own room once I'm 4 centimetres. So we could be here a while, guys. We could be here a while. Oh, this is such a different experience to how things were with my first pregnancy and my first labour, but it's fine, it is what it is. We just got to roll with it, see how we go. But yeah, fingers crossed, all being well, we're already at gel and we can go from there. Look at him, look at this guy. Not a care in the world, not a care in the world. Smiling now. So basically, guys, when my waters broke, they didn't fully break. So we find ourselves not contracting. So basically I've had was it a sweep? Yeah. So I've had a sweep, 2 centimetres dilated, well 2.5 to be exact. So we are basically rocking on the board to see if we get things moving. What time is it, Mike?
11:54.
So how long since my water's half broke?
37.5 hours.
37. So yeah, we'll see, but they basically said I can't have the gel because I'm already 2 centimetres, so we're just going to see what happens, and then they might fully break my waters, or we just see what happens. But I think it's going to be a long road, guys. I think it's going to be a long road. Guys, the waters have been broken and we are contracting pretty thick and fast now, aren't we? Nearly every 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, nearly every 4 or 5 minutes. So if I go in a second, because one is coming along, but yeah, once she popped the rest of my waters, guys, we are on the road, I think.
All systems go.
We're all systems go. We're still hoping for a water birth, aren't we? If we can, but yeah. I think this is it, guys. I think we're on our way. We'll probably see you soon, baby girl. Yeah.
Well, if
If that, yeah. So wish us that, guys. Here we go, baby number 2. She's on her way. She's finally on her way. First time riding in the car, baby girl. Hello everyone, we meet again, but this time, little baby girl. I'd like you to meet little baby girl Olivia, born on the 27th of August with a very eventful 44-hour labour. And here she is, pretty as a button. I literally can't get enough of these newborn snuggles. Genuinely forgot how much I miss this. Literally miss this. So guys, I thought we could catch up whilst this little one is having a nap and just go through what happened during my birth, because it was eventful, guys. It was eventful. Are you smiling? Are you smiling? So where do I begin? My waters broke on the evening of the 25th of August, so on her due date, and it wasn't a full-blown breaking of the waters, but it was a lot. It was a lot, and I phoned obviously the maternity ward and they said just see how things go. We normally give you 12 hours and then we'll ask you to come in and we'll just double check that your waters have broken, because if they have, normally we'd like you to have delivered your baby within 24 hours due to infection. So I was like, yep, that's fine. Little did I know, we would then go to the hospital the following day. I think it was 13 hours by the time we got to the hospital, and they'd basically said to me that it was up to me. They'd checked and my waters had broken. We didn't know at the time they'd only partially broken, but my waters had broken, and as you guys know, I did not want any intervention if I could help it. So they said that's fine, go home, we will bring you in the following day at 8 AM if things haven't progressed, and then we're going to have to induce you. So the 25th of August, waters broke. 26th of August went into hospital, they checked that they had broken, then sent me home. Then comes the 27th of August. Now, throughout the 26th, I had been having twinges and feeling like I was having contractions, but it wasn't anywhere near what I remembered. So I wasn't sure what was going on, and I was 2 centimetres dilated at that point. So we then went in on the 27th of August, and I will be honest with you, I was extremely deflated because I'd always wanted a water birth and I'd always wanted to just have no intervention, purely because, as I've said before, needles, etc. just terrify me. Being on a drip terrifies me. I don't know, I just wanted my body to do what it wanted to do. So there we were at the hospital. Now, we actually had to wait a really long time because there weren't any midwives available. So we got put on a ward, and I was on the ward for about 2.5 to 3 hours before I was actually seen by a midwife, which is kind of crazy. Oh, Oh, do you agree? Do you? Which is kind of crazy, but anyway, when they came and checked, I was still only 2 centimetres dilated. So she said to me, I'm going to have a little feel, I'm going to do a sweep, and we're going to see where we're at. And basically, there were still waters behind the back of her head. So I'd only partially broken my waters, which is why my body hadn't gone into full-blown contractions. So she wanted to pop my waters there and then, like fully pop them. But because there weren't any midwives available, and because I'd said that I wanted to do things naturally, she said, go for a walk, bounce on the ball, see if you can get things going now that I've done this sweep. And I did start to feel kind of more twinges and contractions. To cut a long story short, guys, I really wanted to film the birth. And we'd got there at 8 AM. She'd done a sweep at around about 11:30, 11:45. I was bouncing on the ball, I was doing everything I could. 3 o'clock came. And she said, right, we're going to go and fully break your waters now because of the risk of infection. So I had this was probably about 41 hours, it must have been, yeah, 41 hours after my waters had partially broken. So because of that reason, I now couldn't have a water birth because, again, there was a risk of infection. So I was a little bit upset with that, but I was like, you know what, it is what it is, let's just go with the flow. So she fully broke my waters. I'm not even lying when I say, from the moment she broke my waters, I literally went straight into full-blown labour. The contractions came in thick and fast. They were so intense, they were so quick. And it was quite interesting because a midwife finally came in to deliver with me, and she said, oh, we'll do a check in about an hour or two to see how many centimetres you are. And I literally turned to Mike and said, she's coming. I knew straight away that she was coming. We had no time to move on to one of the actual delivery suites. We had to stay in the room that we were in where they'd broken my waters. And within an hour and a half, she was here. She was here. It was the quickest experience ever. I couldn't believe it. And I was so relieved once she'd arrived. But because it had been so quick, I didn't have a chance to film anything. Like, I was on the gas and air. I was doing my breathing techniques, and before I knew it, she was here. And even the midwife said, wow, that was quick. And if my waters had fully broken on the night of the 25th, she would have been here within, I reckon, 2 to 3 hours maximum. And I was shocked at the speed my body just started contracting. Yeah. Once they'd fully broken my waters. So she was born on the 27th of August at 6:05 in the evening, and she weighed 7 pounds 7, and she came in thick and fast. Didn't you, darling? You came in thick and fast. But she's a happy, healthy little bundle of joy, and we've just been kind of embracing the past week as a family of 4. Can't believe I'm saying that now, a family of 4. And we're just so relieved that she finally made her appearance. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed my birth vlog. I don't even know what word describes it. It was eventful, but actually it wasn't stressful. It was really quite calming. It was just a bit up and down, not really knowing what was going to happen when, but then I suppose that can happen with any birth, really, can't it? But I'm just so glad that we didn't have to do any interventions. She was here safe and sound, and now I need to adjust to life with a newborn again and a toddler. Guys, this is going to be a journey. But for now, I will see you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, so that you can follow us on this, what's going to be adventurous journey. Sending lots of love. Bye.